You got what you deserve. Out of my way.
Why didn't you do something? Why didn't you stop him?
Mrs., are you alright?
I was screaming for help. You saw what he did.
He's a minister.
He's a coward. If you stood up to him, he's nothing. Nothing.
Hello.
Hi.
I've come to see Mark. The chief inspector said he'd be free.
Just sit over there.
What are you staring at?
Yeah.
Tom? I had to defend that friend of Gordon's in court. It makes me feel dirty.
I'm out campaigning. I'll ring you back.
But if you really stand for law and order, you shouldn't be involved with him.
He's got a lot of power in the party. I need his support right now.
You're as bad as he is.
You don't understand how these things work. I'll talk to you later.
Good luck, sir. I'll be voting for you.
Thank you.
Myra.
He came here. He beat me in front of everyone. They did nothing.
If I'd been here, where is he?
No, Benjamin. Don't go after him.
Are you okay? I'll take you to the hospital.
I am not going to let him get away with this.
What are you doing?
I'm out of here.
That's crazy.
Why?
No other suspects. The case will come up in court. The press will hear about it. The CA has to show she's dealing with police corruption.
She isn't going to charge you?
She's just sending me home for a rest.
Marilyn's sending us out to talk to those boys again. I'll find out who did it.
Our hero. What are you doing?
You said it. Why is he helping us?
Stop it!
He'll never know.
Did you understand what he told you? Are you cross because I took you there?
Why is Dad working there?
You know how sick he was. We never talked about it. Do you know what was wrong with him? He had AIDS.
No.
He's HIV positive. Simon! You don't know what it's like?
You don't know what it's like to have no money. Every day, women come to church desperate for a few dollars. They can't feed their children. They fight with their husbands over 50 cents. Do you want to be like that?
No, Daddy.
If you had a degree, you could have a good job. Teach, work in an office in town, go into tourism. What will you do now? Your mother and I can't look after you forever.
I'll find something.
If you think that boy is going to look after you, you're wrong. He hasn't had a job since you left.
He drove his brother's truck.
For a few weeks. What's he doing now?
Life is hard, Amanda.
I know.
Why did you tell her about having the test?
If she's tested and she's got it, she can start taking the tablets. then she won't get sick. Don't you ever think of anyone but yourself?
If she's positive, she'll hate me.
Why didn't you use a condom when you were going with other women? Then you wouldn't have got it.
You don't feel the same.
Oh, so that's more important than bringing HIV to your wife? Sorry, shouldn't have said that.
No, say it. Say it. It's true. She'll never talk to me again. I love no one. No one.
Now.
Simon, leave me alone. You know what I want. It's at the church. You couldn't get it. You moved it, haven't you? You're trying to hide it from us. Len's got a girl. She's with him and Mickey. I tell him you don't want to give our stuff back. See what happens to Rachel.
Not my business.
Driver, please! Driver, please!
I told you not to make trouble.
What do you think you'll find? A note? I took the marijuana, signed Dunstan?
Shut up.
I'm going home. I'd rather go back to the island than go through all this.
Shit.
Belinda?
Look,
A key.
it's the key to the evidence room.
No, it's not. That key is locked away.
You must have made a copy.
You've lost it. It's just the key. Don't. You'll make a fool of yourself.
Poor Amanda.
What did she think was going to happen?
What did you think was going to happen when you got drunk all the time?
I'm sorry for Mom and Dad. I've been useless. Dad thought Amanda was going to be the one who would help them.
What did he say?
I've spoiled everything.
Did your dad say anything about me?
You've never had a job. Just driving your brother's truck for a few weeks.
Hey, let's go see the guy who runs that studio.
Why?
We'll show him how good your songs are. Then he'll let you make that CD. Get the guitar and the drum. Push me one day.
You said my songs are rubbish. He won't want to know.
We're going to make the most popular CD since Bob Marley. Let's go.
Is there somewhere private we can go?
The interview room? Where's the desk officer? He should be here. What's that?
I think it's a copy of the key to the evidence room. I found it in Dunstan's bag.
This'll do.
Why don't you go straight in and give them a little talking to?
Let's catch them on their way in. We don't want them running at us with a bush knife.
Yeah. Had a bad night last night. Lost all the money I made and more. Haven't told the missus yet.
Those machines eat money.
How's Angela's operation? Is she okay?
They cut something out for a test. Could be breast cancer. If it is, I'll have to send her overseas. There's no treatment here.
But they don't know yet.
Not for sure.
You're friends with the journalist.
What?
Tell him not to print anything about me and Myra.
What have you done?
What men do when his wife cheats on him?
How badly did you hurt her?
She'll live. Make sure they don't print anything about it.
Wife's quite famous. I wrote the article, 8 Women Speaks Out. So how did you feel when you saw it in the papers?
I couldn't understand why she did it. People started talking and looking at me. But I didn't go for a test. I didn't want to admit I was positive back then, even to myself. Then I decided to have a test. I was positive. I've been on tablets ever since, and I've never been sick.
You've come a long way.
I'm not afraid of HIV now. If people let you, you can live a pretty normal life. I feel guilty about the way I lived before. Didn't take responsibility.
So you gave HIV to Elizabeth. You two still together?
That's none of your business or your readers.
Sorry. Tell me about work. Do you have problems being the only HIV positive policeman?
Some of my colleagues were afraid, but when they realized it only spread through sex and blood and from mother to child, they stopped thinking about it.
They treat you like anyone else?
One or two of them don't like me, but I can live with it.
So what do you have to say about HIV to men out there?
It's easy to forget when you're having a good time with a pretty girl. Get carried away by the feeling. You don't think about HIV or gonorrhea, even getting the girl pregnant. If you use a condom, you can save yourself one hair from all that.
Thanks. Can I take a photo?
You don't have to do all that.
I'm chopping up a cucumber.
This is the first time we've been here on our own. Come here.
Are you sure about this? I mean, you don't have to be with me. I needed to get a divorce from Mark. I had to make sure it was over and finished.
It's not about me.
Not only about you. You should think about what you're doing. You're younger than me. I've got a child. And I'm possible.
I do know that.
Do you know what it really means? I told you how scared people can be. If you live with me...
What about if I marry you?
You don't want to marry me.
Really?
Don't joke about it. I could infect you. Have you thought about that?
I have. We have to use condoms. I've used them before. And there are other things we can do.
Nick, please.
We have to talk about this. And it's not dirty. It's about two people getting together. Part of being married is having sex. It's good to talk about it.
It was easy when I ran workshops. But now, it's too embarrassing.
Okay. Let's talk about something else. Will you marry me?
Your family will hate it. And Nick, please, give me time.
It is. It's a copy.
Thanks for that. So, how do you feel about Tom David standing for Parliament? You were involved in the case. Why did you prosecute him?
He never told us he'd got hold of the boy and beaten him. The boy died. People don't have a right to kill people, except in self-defense.
Crime's on the rise. You have to be hard on criminals.
Off the record, you and I know the police had beaten up young men for years. Doesn't stop crime.
So how do we change young people?
While we let government ministers commit acts of violence or steal what they want, why do we expect young people to be any different?
Thanks. I won't take up any more of your time.
I'm going to show this to the CI.
Oh, Lorraine? 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 Lorraine?
It's you! All because of you! Go away and leave me alone!
In Danstan's bag?
It was made before the marijuana disappeared. The key to the evidence room has been under lock and key ever since. How was the interview?
Okay. He asked about Tom David. You can tell the CIA I'm going to get her in again. If she doesn't like it, she can suspend me.
I hate you! You destroyed my
He
life!
is sorry, he realized, but it's too late.
He cheated! He beat me! He beat me when I told him he's given me an STI!
I didn't realize I've got it. I've changed. Please.
What if I've got it? I won't be able to walk down the street! You know what they say about me?
You're the one sorting it out, not me.
I'm sorry. I thought something was wrong.
He's HIV positive. When I told someone, he ran away.
You said it was in Dunstan's bag.
It was.
Who else had touched it?
Me, Marilyn,
And who saw it in the bag?
me and Edward.
You could have put it there to incriminate Dunstan.
I wouldn't do that. What have you got against us?
Be careful what you say, Belinda. You found the key in Dunstan's bag. Nobody else saw it there. Everyone knows you want to prove Edward's innocent.
Give us a chance. Bring Dunstan in and ask him about it.
Get hold of Dunstan. Bring him back to the station now.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
I want to interview Harold again. You're his lawyer.
Not anymore. I've handed the case to a colleague.
Why did you do that? I thought the minister was your good friend.
He's not.
Have you told Gordon or Tom?
That's my business.
Elizabeth's divorcing me.
You think I'll run sobbing back into your arms?
Well, you said you wanted me. Why?
If it wasn't me, it would have been someone else.
Not true.
I'll bring Harold to the station.
I didn't know. I didn't know you had HIV.
He found it in the hospital. He never talked to someone about it.
You didn't want me to tell anyone. You didn't want me to go to SLA. You said they were all...
I was frightened.
What did Simon say?
He ran away. He hates us.
Have a test. I know you don't want to. But if you get the medicine now, you won't get sick like I was. Please. I'll talk to Simon. He's a good boy. He'll understand. I've done so many bad things. Tell me you'll go for a test.
Myra has come to report Gordon. He found her at the airport and beat her.
Myra?
I want you to take my statement, and I want him prosecuted.
Yep. Okay.
You've got some news?
A message. There's a story going around town about Gordon Frank and his wife. Just to let you know it's not true, and if you print anything, the minister will take your paper to court.
You mean the beating? She showed us the medical report. She was on her way to the police station.
Hey, I'm just passing you a message. Now, if you choose not to listen to it,
Tom, I've looked everywhere for that little shit. But I'll get that gun back.
he works for the paper.
What gun?
So, finally, I'd like to say, I know you'll use the allocation I've given you to develop the village.
What? When you get back, we will be charging you with intent to harm and assault under the Family Protection Act.
What?
We are going to prosecute you, Minister.
You can't mean that. You can't.
Now what? We'll play. Right here. He'll hear us. Think that's the best song he's ever heard. And you get to record in his studio. Free.
Are we even allowed to play here?
Allowed? Who's going to stop us?
Give it a try, Tony.
Wait, if you're not gonna do it, then we'll do it.
It's the phone song.
You gotta believe a poor boy don't have a suspicious mind.
You've got some marijuana here. Give it to me.
So it was you. The police give and the police take away.
Give it to me now, and I won't bother you again. Do I have to make you?
I walk down the road and I see them other guys off to work on their construction sites. I don't wanna spend my time looking for a guy who won't look me in the eye. My mama thinks that I'm a waste, but my time on earth is short. I'm gonna make my music, sing my song. They'll tell me I'm doing wrong.
What's this?
What's going on here?
We were just...
I don't like this kind of stunt. If I wanna hear you, I'll give you a ring.
I'm so scared.
Need this?
Jimmy,
Yes?
get back here now. Make sure Dunstan comes with you.
But we're waiting for the boys.
Something's come up.
Okay.
Go out. Go out. Go out.
No!
Shut up! Come with me!
Rachel! You can't talk to them like that.
Yes. Don't tell me what to do, girl.
That boy has got something. You're a fool if you can't see it.
What do you know about music?
Listen!
Yeah, listen!
Where is she?
The girl who found my phone.
Okay. One song. That's it. One song. And if I don't like it, I don't want to see your face here again.
Stop right there! No!
An ambulance. And send a car.
What happened?
Dunstan, just send a car. He's in trouble. Big trouble.
Stay here with me, girl. Don't run away from me now. Run away from me now. When I look into your eyes, I can see my future clear and bright. Don't run away from me now. Take my hand and hold tight.
Rachel,
Hold tight.
can you hear me? Rachel?
Don't run away from me now. You walked in and changed my life.